I beat the latest version of Minecraft faster than anyone else has before, but this was never a record I was even trying to beat. Let's talk about the story of my first world record. Minecraft 1.19 is a terrible version when it comes to speedrunning. The essence of a random seed glitchless speedrun, rolling random worlds, is severely hindered by slow world generation. This makes resetting for a good seed exponentially harder in both how quickly a world is made and how many worlds you can run simultaneously. The world record for 1.16.1, the best version, is 7 minutes and 45 seconds by Xylonox. Meanwhile, the former world record of 1.19 was 17 minutes and 44 seconds by Sam Dao. There's a ton more reasons for over this 10 minutes of difference, but let's start in the overworld. The former record finds a village and enters a lava pool at 2 minutes and 44 seconds. I find a shipwreck for iron and enter a far ruined portal at 3 minutes and 1 second. Xylonox in 1.16 finds a buried treasure chest without the map and enters a magma ravine at 1 minute and 4 seconds. Mapless, as the buried treasure tech is called, does not work in 1.19. Magma ravines also aren't in the new world generation, forcing us to search for more rare and slower lava pools and ruined portals. With exponentially faster reset times in 1.16, good nether entries like these are the norm, not the exception for world record gameplay. 1.19 just doesn't have the structures to match the speed of 1.16. Entering the nether, we see possibly the most obvious difference in these versions, the Bastion. Version 1.16.2 changed the bartering drops, nerfing the rate of trading for ender pearls by about 4 times. This makes getting enough ender pearls to beat the game a luxury, even if you were to trade all the gold hidden in a Bastion. 1.16 also adds piglin brutes. This hard-hitting mob guards bastions, but what's more important is they do not trade gold. This lowers the amount of piglins you can trade the gold back to, and combined with needing to trade more gold to get enough ender pearls, this generally makes your bastions a lot slower. Sam Dao enters the bastion at 3 minutes and 27 seconds, while I entered at 4:09. Xylonox is in and out of the bastion and onto the fortress at 3 minutes and 12 seconds. I think you guys get the point by now. I get 21 ender pearls trading 16 gold blocks, while Sam Dao gets 14 pearls trading the same 16 blocks. However, Sam's bastion route didn't get as many piglins trading as mine, giving me a whopping 2-minute lead over the world record. Sam and I unfortunately have not seen fortresses, but we have both seen a mob spawner on the pie chart, which could mean a fortress. In 1.19, this pie chart is broken and doesn't unload the mob spawner once it loads in. So I decided to relog to remove the pie chart glitch and figure out what the direction the mob spawner is. My spawner loads south of me a little under 400 blocks away. Meanwhile, Sam decides not to check the specific direction, opting to check new areas and find the spawner that way. This pays off for him, as he enters a close fort almost a minute after Bastion leave. Meanwhile, I need to carefully throw ender pearls to get to my far fort, needing to make dangerous throws as I did not have any fire resistance potions for my trades. I make it to the fortress at 10:12. I need to use a shield in my blaze fight, but random spawns and a spawner, I get my 6 rods and enter my first portal at 12 minutes and 33 seconds, about a minute faster than the record. I think now is a good time to mention the elephant in the top left, the All Advancements overlay. This is a tracker you need for All Advancements speedrun, the run I was originally going for. Going for an AA run, you rush an elytra to fly around and get the advancements easier. This isn't exactly the same as just beating the dragon, as you need to get other materials like paper and gunpowder for fireworks, and books from a stronghold library to enchant later. Usually if you want to play AA, you reset for desert temples for a head start on gunpowder. But since world resetting is slow, I also play good nether entries without temples and worry about gunpowder later. It's just a matter of do I kill creepers for AA? Now it's later, and I have 7 minutes left in the night to potentially kill creepers, but I'm somewhat aware of the very above average pace. 1.19 falls under the version split of 1.16 plus, and being almost never faster than 1.16.1, any times in 1.19 are word of mouth in the speedrunning community. I remember hearing about Sam Dao beating Podx 12 with either a 17 or 18 minute time, but I didn't know if it was still world record. So I decided to check how far the stronghold was and figure out if I would run for a potential any % world record. 1,000? Screw it. And so I decide not to play all advancements and skip the creepers. Returning to the nether, I get to my coordinates less than a minute later. My second portal hits the stronghold at 14:27, 30 seconds ahead of Sam. All advancements tempts me once more as I find not one, but both possible libraries ready to loot before finding my end portal.
No. Fuck it. We're playing any percent.
And so, refusing the call for slowing the rundown for all advancements, I'm committed to beating the game as fast as possible. The dragon fight is the same in 1:16 and 1:19 alike. It all comes down to how fast the dragon perches.
Goods. Perch. I think that's world record, sub 17. I think that's it. Hang on. Timer category, any percent. Yeah!
That's how I got my first world record. As for all advancements, I killed creepers and tried to return to the stronghold, but died along the way.
You know what, dude? Do we just quit while we're ahead?
I've still been going for the world record I was originally going for, and I plan on doing the same for 120 when it releases. So, if you want to catch a record live, check me out on Twitch.